This is resolute resilience, and you need to delete these 10 happiness killers from your life immediately. 1. Excessive materialism. Is happiness eluding you? Could it be because you're placing too much value on material possessions? In our current era, it's quite common to fall into the trap of rampant materialism, where one's value is frequently measured by the amount and caliber of possessions we own. But let's take a momentary respite. Ask yourself, does that cutting-edge device, that newest automobile, that top-tier designer ensemble, truly provide you with long-lasting joy? Or is it merely a fleeting delight quickly supplanted by the desire for the next new thing? The answer lies in shifting our attention from materialistic possessions to inherent values, relationships, experiences, personal growth. It's about appreciating what we already have rather than longing for what we don't. It's about recognizing that the most important facets of life aren't physical items at all. Rather, they're invaluable moments, they're family and friends, they're treasured memories. Remember, a rich life isn't about accumulating a plethora of material possessions. 2. Unrealistic expectations. Are you setting yourself up for disappointment with unrealistic expectations? Let's explore this concept. We often compose perfect scenarios in our minds, illustrating a detailed vision of how we want events to play out. However, life, in all its unpredictability, may not adhere to our idealized scripts. It delivers unexpected turns, and that's just fine. In fact, it's more than fine. It's what makes life intriguing. Imagine setting expectations as drafting a map for a voyage. You chart your course, but simultaneously prepare for diversions and obstacles. They are inevitable and can actually be beneficial. Sometimes they lead us to stunning places we never considered visiting. Therefore, set attainable expectations. Aspire to great heights, but stay connected to reality. Be adaptable when things don't unfold as anticipated. Maneuver your direction along with the shifting winds of life. Remember, it's not merely about reaching the end, but about enjoying the journey. Life's unpredictability adds to its excitement. 3. Fearing the opinions of others. Are you allowing the opinions of others to dictate your happiness? This is a question we all need to reflect on. We often find ourselves chained by societal norms, allowing the judgment of others to shape our self-perception. Let's take a moment to reconsider. Isn't it high time we reclaim our power to affirm our own self-worth? To free ourselves from the confinement of external approval, we must nurture a robust self-confidence and self-appreciation. Commence this self-discovery journey by recognizing your own worth, regardless of others' viewpoints. Applaud your unique traits that set you apart, instead of conforming to societal standards. Practice self-compassion and take delight in your achievements, regardless of their size. Keep in mind, every step forward, each accomplishment is a testament to your abilities. In addition, foster a positive mental dialogue. Be kind and considerate towards yourself. Be your own biggest cheerleader. Ultimately, it's all about leading a life that aligns with your values and understanding that your happiness should not depend on others' approval. 4. Regret and guilt. Are past mistakes casting a shadow over your present? This is a question that troubles many. The things that could have been or should have been often act as a heavy chain, tethering us to a past that we can't alter. However, it need not be this way. Regret and guilt can morph into powerful agents of despair if we let them. Every stumble, every fall, every wrong turn is an opportunity for growth, a valuable lesson. Instead of drowning ourselves in what-ifs and if-onlys, we can transform our past errors into invaluable teachings. They serve as our personal guides, pointing out our missteps and leading us towards the future. Therefore, let's not allow regret and guilt to darken our happiness. Let's harness them as tools for self-improvement, as sparks for transformation. Remember, mistakes are the stepping stones to wisdom and growth. 5. Negative self-talk. Are you letting your inner critic rob you of joy? Many times we are excessively rough on ourselves. Negative self-talk, the unrelenting voice in our heads that consistently reminds us we're not enough, not intelligent enough, not skilled enough, can be hugely damaging. It possesses the power to erode our confidence, drain our energy, and compromise our potential for joy. Yet here's an encouraging truth. We have the capability to rewrite this narrative. We can confront our inner critic, question its authenticity, and replace those negative comments with positive affirmations. Instead of declaring to yourself, "I can't handle this," try stating, "I'll put in my best effort." It's not about fooling yourself with unwarranted optimism, but rather recognizing your abilities, accepting your flaws, and realizing that you are a work in progress. The way you converse with yourself matters significantly. So be kind, patient, and respectful towards yourself. Be your own ally, not your own nemesis. 6. Unhealthy relationships. Could toxic relationships be draining your happiness? A toxic relationship is like drinking a little poison every day. Little by little, it will kill you on the inside and prohibit you from having healthy, productive relationships. So in order to have the best life possible, keep your circle small and surround yourself with people who absolutely and genuinely want to see you win. And keep in mind, it is often family and so-called friends that do the most damage to you, so don't be afraid to divest yourself of these toxic relationships. 7. Overconsumption of information. Is information overload clouding your happiness? Oftentimes we get caught up in this age of information, and we lose sight of the things that are really important. Make sure that you take time out each day to relax, unwind, and just unplug from the world so that you may continue to see it objectively and not have your judgments clouded by the chaos that swirls around you. Remember, your mental health is the most important thing in the world, so protect it at all costs. 8. Attachment to outcomes. Are you attaching your happiness to outcomes? This is a pitfall that many people fall into, believing that their happiness is entirely tied to the accomplishment of their goals. What happens when things don't go as planned? Disappointment, frustration, even despair. The downside of being overly attached to specific outcomes is that it can rob you of the joy in the present moment. Enjoy the journey. The trials, the tribulations, the triumphs, and even the failures. Each step you take towards your goal is a victory in itself. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to appreciate the effort you're putting in. It's about finding joy in the pursuit rather than the arrival. How about changing your perspective? Instead of being fixated on the outcome, relish the process. Remember, the journey is as meaningful as the destination. 9. Need for constant busyness. Is the constant hustle blinding you from enjoying the present? This is a question that often arises in our rapidly moving, high-pressure society. We frequently find ourselves caught in a never-ending cycle of doing, which leaves little room for simply being. This incessant busyness often results in exhaustion, stress, and a decreased ability to appreciate the simple joys of life. It's crucial to acknowledge that busyness doesn't necessarily equate to productivity or success. Some of history's most innovative and influential figures have understood the significance of tranquility, moments to reflect and rejuvenate. So what steps can we take to escape from the chains of perpetual busyness? Begin by allocating definite, quiet periods each day. Utilize these periods to meditate, read, take a walk in nature, or just sit in silence. These intervals of calm can serve as a rejuvenating antidote to the bustling rhythm of contemporary life, helping us to re-establish our connection with ourselves and our surroundings. Remember, stillness is not idleness. And finally, we have 10. Fear of change. Is fear of change holding you back from happiness? We oftentimes get too content in the norm. We find ourselves settling into ruts unknowingly, just because we fear change and not knowing what may come with it. Change should be embraced. It should be celebrated. Because when we begin to change, that means we are beginning to progress, and progression in life is important. Because if you're not moving forward, then what are you doing? Sitting stagnantly is not how you get ahead and be happy in life. It's the constant progression of moving forward that will help you achieve your ultimate goals. So, never sit still and always keep moving forward. So, what's standing between you and your happiness? We've journeyed through a list of 10 obstacles that could be holding you back. Excessive materialism, unrealistic expectations, fearing the opinions of others, regret and guilt, negative self-talk, unhealthy relationships, overconsumption of information, attachment to outcomes, need for constant busyness, and fear of change. These are not simply obstacles, but opportunities for growth. By recognizing and addressing these barriers, we allow ourselves to move closer to a state of contentment and happiness. It's about shifting our perspective, letting go of what no longer serves us, and embracing change as a natural part of life. Remember, it's not about the destination but the journey. Let's not fixate on desired results, but find joy in the process of self-improvement. Reducing these barriers is the first step towards a happier, healthier you. Be resolute, be resilient, be better,